Well, hello good people. So this video is gonna include yet another personal story of mine. The main point is that scammers have completely lost their mind. They have, they never had it in the first place. The so-called outside world keeps presenting me with the most weird and strange situations. One of which, with me already been here in Spain. So, to cut it short, there is a platform. There's a marketplace, should I say, which is called Wallapop. Probably you can see this on my screen. So this is like typical marketplace, nothing fancy about it, nothing like unique, should I say, because the analogy of this service exists, for example, like in Ukraine it's OLX, in Russia it was Avito, maybe other places as well. This simple marketplace where you have buyers and you have sellers, and the marketplace itself acts as a sort of like mediator or like moderator for the payments, for the agreements and such. Let me speak about like history, or the precondition for this situation, sort of. So here in Spain they don't have the gas heat, the gas heating at all. I don't know about all of the country, but specifically where I'm at, gas heating doesn't exist. And they either use the air conditioner heat mode, or when it's cold, and it can get pretty cold at winter nights and like late fall, winter and early spring. So it's about like 5 months per year. It's it's not yet summer, but something that you would not imagine when speaking about the Mediterranean climate zone. So this is where the electric heaters come in, and naturally I needed this thing for myself to keep me warm at night, right? So I looked up used heater, because I don't want to overpay, and this is not something that is like of super great importance. Of course I can use the blankets, use the warm clothes and stuff, but it doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is that this I found this heater. It cost like 50 euros, I guess. Made arrangements with the seller to meet up and eventually just buy this thing. So what does this platform do? It allows you to sort of book your purchase or something like that, where you kind of pay. You can pay for the good, for the product or for the thing you're buying, in advance. And these money, they are kept on the moderator bank or something like that, on the third party side, before you come and collect your item or items. And when you do, the seller accepts the purchase, and the funds are being transferred to the seller. So this is where it gets a little bit, you know what? So I go and meet up with this guy, with this man in his, I don't know, late 40s, early 50s, something like that. And, by the looks of it, he's somewhere from Russia, I guess, because the vibe of this person is a sleeky snake. And I can sense bullshit nowadays, so you cannot trick me, but you can try. Yeah. And yet fail. So we meet up, we go to his garage, and it looks like he's got the resource. The 2-floor apartment, the garage, the vehicle. So this is just things that I notice. It's not because jealous or something like that. No. It's just because I notice these things, and that's it. He does the overview to make sure that this thing works. It's alright, and I can just take it and leave with it, right? So because I've already transferred the money, and all he needed to do is just accept. So this is the crazy part. So when I say that everything's okay, I am taking it, he kind of stops me and how about the payment? And says but what about the payment? I'm like, what payment? He's like, I only work with cash or something like that he said. I'm like, okay, but I already understood at that point that this is probably some scammer who wanted to catch you in the moment. This is what these people do. They catch you in the moment. Because in that very same moment, you can pay him twice, right? So I told him that, I'm gonna come back. Just, wait for an hour or so. I'm gonna go grab the cash and, just come back. But when I was, walking back to my place, I've, analyzed the situation. In the meantime, understood that probably, I think, 95%, that 99. Come on, let's be realistic here. 99% that this is a goddamn scam, because imagine this situation. I pay him in cash, and then he also accepts the purchase, because If he rejects it, it means that, you know, he hasn't sold the goods, so that, like, the marketplace won't know. I would pay him twice if I were like this naive little fella, sorta. And why I'm making this video, right? So, like, eventually I blocked him, reported him, and all that stuff. So I don't know what happened next, but this is, you know, the situation is pretty. I think it's like pretty common. It's just the fact that I don't see people, you know, speak up about things or situations like these. And what I want to say with this is that these scams, they have morphed, they have evolved. Maybe they've always been there, but the fact that that makes me, you know, move my finger on my head, like, is that you are a man in your like late 40s, early 50s. You have a car, you have a decent place to live, you have the resource, and you want to scam like a guy who's like 15 years younger than you for 50 euros? Really? For a full gas tank? Or something like that? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, what the fuck is wrong with people nowadays? It seems like you just can't get enough. You've grown fat on your belly, and it starts dictating its own, you know, stuff. Instructing your brain, sorta. And they're so impudent. They're so impudent, man. It's just, if they have the smallest percentage-less chance to scam you, they will try to use that. It's everywhere nowadays. I'm starting to think, and I think I'm right, that this place where I'm at right now, I am also overpaying for this place. And you have to be like that with your money, because this is your goddamn money. And for some slithering snakes to take it all away? Just like that. No, not gonna happen. Not on my fucking watch. I'm sick. I'm sick and tired of this shit. I am really tired of these goddamn scammers, you know? Each and every day I feel like I'm on the brink, that something's gonna switch and I'm going to start hitting people and attacking people for the stupid shit that they do. And, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect, I never was. But if you want to live a decent life, you gotta put in the goddamn work. That's it. I'm not a boomer, you know, probably, thank God, but that's all I'm trying to say. It's all about the energy exchange in this goddamn world. What you give, you receive. At least I think this way. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe. Once again, all I wanted to say with this little video right here, and this little situation, is that you gotta try not be caught up in the moment. And if you are one of those people who are pretty aware of the scammers, and, you know, you've never been a victim because you got a sharp hawk eye on these things, and a bullshit-o-meter, sorta, a bullshit sensor, should I say, a scammer sensor, then please let your relatives, let your close ones, let your loved ones know about situations like these. Probably, you know, it's not much, but this is the best you can do to at least try and prevent. Maybe at that very same time, a person who's more emotional, who's more like entrapped in the moment and in the feelings of the moment, maybe this person at that very same situation, or like similar situation, if that ever happens, which I hope it doesn't, but, you know, we're not immune to stuff like that. That very person might actually use your advice, or you might like unconsciously save that person, you know, by giving this advice, and in that very same situation, the person will something will, you know, ring a bell in their head, so that they're not scammed. One of many situations, one of many crazy situations the recent couple months. Yeah. Thank you for staying with me, and I see you guys and girls next time. Peace out.